Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next fighter making the walk to the cage, Sam Simon! And please welcome, making the walk to the cage, Gilpin! Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is brought to you by Comiskey Nursery Services and takes place over 3 rounds for the vacant Euro Light Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Ryano Waterford and bringing into the cage a record of 6 wins and 5 defeats. Please welcome Sam Slam Simon! Standing across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Sekkyoku, bringing into the cage a record of 5 wins and 3 defeats. The former Euro Lightweight Champion, Gilpin!
Sam Simon in the green, Jake Gilpin in the black trunks.
Gilpin, the former lightweight champion, missed weight, remember, or I think he made weight but had problems after the weigh-ins the last time.
Yeah.
And Nathan McGillian stepped in then to fight Adam McEnroe instead. So Gilpin made the decision not to try and make that weight anymore. He relinquished the belt and now he's up at a new weight class.
Light welterweight.
Light welter. Is this Conor McCarthy's division?
I'm not sure if the names have changed, but I thought Conor McCarthy was the super lightweight champion.
I think that would be the same, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Something in between lightweight and welter. But either way, Sam, of course, fought Conor McCarthy last time out and gave a great account of himself. And they are trading here. Both of these guys have been super active on this promotion. Gilpin has developed unbelievably well.
Absolutely, definitely. I would say one of the all-round like most improved.
Check left hook. Gilpin smells blood in the water. Slam Simon gets a hold of Gilpin.
So not to take Gilpin's compliment away from him, I think one of the most improved fighters since we've seen him first
without a shadow of a doubt.
This promotion to where he is now.
His last 2 wins were title wins over Aaron Boyle and Marek Soup. So on different promotions, he's got a couple of belts to his name, and fell out with the title fight, as I mentioned, against Joxer McEnroe earlier in the year. Since Sam Simon came back from his extended hiatus in June 22, he's 4-3, fighting fighters of a very strong pedigree. Of course, fought a couple of fights back in 2013 and 14, didn't he?
Yeah, so that's the time for, these are the type of fights for him to take, Sorry, that was the first yawn to break through, Paul.
We have been flown in, especially from the other side of the world for this one, so we're allowed to be tired, Andrew. I'm feeling it too. Gilpin biting down on the gum shield and letting fly, and Simon turns that momentum to his advantage beautifully. This is a cracking first round.
Yeah, that's 2 very strong phases that we've seen from Gilpin that has prompted an instant response from Simon.
Real aggression.
But this time Simon wasted no time. Once he got the hands together, he got an outside trip to bring Gilpin to the ground.
This belt is vacant, of course, neither guy the previous holder, so both of them looking to get their hands on.
No one at home can see this, but Aaron Wallace is nearly one eye looking at the head and one eye looking at the toes in the cage to make sure that they're not being gripped.
He's been on the ball all evening, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Aaron,
those are nice little stomps to the knee, aren't they? Nice little oblique kicks almost. They're just below the shin. Way! There was no bell. I can forgive Sam Simon there because we don't have an air horn, so easy mistake. We let you away with one, Sam.
Yeah, but the cartwheel was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Good attempt on the cartwheel.
Well, one thing the Team Ryano Waterford guys said to me on Sam Simon's comeback bout last year.
He had been practicing a lot of gymnastics.
Well, something along them lines. I had never met him, so I was assuming he was Solomon's brother, which turned out to be true. And I asked just to be sure before I said it on commentary. And Gaz Wallace and Bobby Meade said, wait and you see how strong and athletic this guy is. He's a freak. And there we just got a little sample of it right there. And obviously after a long time out, he's taken some time to find. He's traded wins and losses, finding his rhythm, but he's looking good tonight, on top of looking good the last day against Conor McCarthy. And if you can look anyway good against Conor McCarthy, that's a testament to your ability and your heart as a fighter.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the hot stepper. I think it's the first time in a while we don't have him on our card this evening, Andrew.
Yeah, I think that's the talk was about turning pro, so we'll see what happens over the next while for Conor.
Both guys looking so confident and aggressive. This is a cracking contest.
Gilpin's favouring that inside. Oh, there you go. Good man.
Little show of respect. Both guys trading now. This is really heating up.
I was going to say Gilpin was favouring this inside left leg kick, and Solomon's.
This is the best of striking I've seen from Sam Simon.
Yeah,
those last few fights.
Huge.
He's got that slam nickname, and we've seen plenty of examples of him getting hold of guys and dumping them on their ass. But he is looking sharp and crisp on the feet.
And he's kind of like avoiding what we'd expect. He's actually instead of rushing in, he's nearly stepping out.
He is. He's inviting Gilpin in, isn't he? And countering.
There's no point in throwing the shot unless you feel like it's at the range.
Yeah.
Like what he perceived to be happening there. I feel while we might be treated to a back and forth decision, I think it's more likely we're going to see one of these guys stopped.
Oh, they are stepping in and throwing heavy. You're right. It's going to take one of these blows to end the night.
Sam took a shot there while that head kick was suspended.
Yeah.
And I think Gilpin might be aware of this.
Gilpin's a test for anyone at this level. He is just a phenomenally well-rounded fighter.
He's very relentless in this particular position because it's a combination of the hands clasped and pulling towards his chest and the head position just going underneath. He could end up on his way down here though, because Sam Simon has just reversed it, and he is the exact same, hands connected. You can hear my hands clapping here on the microphone because I'm keeping it right next to the
enthusiasm.
I'm not applauding the technique, I'm making a lock.
Minute to go in round 2. It's been a wild couple of rounds so far. These guys are just trying to take each other out.
Aaron Wallace asking for a little bit more action. Probably the fan in him asking for that as opposed to the referee.
You can forgive the lads for taking a moment to get their breath here.
Absolutely.
The pace has been ridiculous. Simon had the underhook, but he allowed Gilpin a moment.
Yeah, but I think Simon hit a really strong knee as well, you know. Ooh.
Simon breaking away now, and he's going to try and let the shots fly. The head kick comes up, partially blocked.
You know, some just at the intensity and bad intentions of what these guys are throwing these shots at. Oh,
that was a big right hand by Gilpin. I would hate to be having to score this one. This has been ridiculous.
Just based off a fight that I saw a couple of weeks ago with Jack Corr, when he got his pro debut off with a TKO stoppage up in Chaos. There was a lot of those positions there where you're kind of like close, and at amateur you can only really think about like a shot that's going to try and break the guard, maybe like a cross or something like that, or a hook on the exchange. But when you move to pro, you can think about bracing and then just firing an elbow over the top of the shoulder. That's what Jack did.
Yeah, changes the dynamic in certain positions.
Yeah, but see if these two boys were allowed to elbow each other in the head from standing, we'd be watching a bloodbath right now. They've been in so close to certain positions where that's a viable strike option.
Yeah, without a doubt, they are trading in the pocket. You can see the value of Sam Simon
of an elbow.
But you can see the value of Sam Simon having a brother who's one of the best professional fighters in and around his weight class in the country.
Absolutely, that's going to help massively
and they don't take it easy on each other.
When and if a transition happens.
Yeah.
No, I don't think brothers would.
Yeah.
Have we got many other MMA brother pairings in the country, Paul? We've had this discussion before, I think.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of
the Maguires.
The Maguires for sure.
Yeah.
You up the Cork lads.
Jesus, we've no Conor McCarthy or no one from MMA Cork on the show this evening.
That's a rarity for this promotion. Maybe a first time ever. Ooh. Oh, huge right hand there from Gilpin. He is so clean with his striking. There we go again. The right hand finds the chin.
Yeah, but you know what? Sam has been catching Jake. Jake's very good. When he commits to his big shot, he moves his head off the centre line. And more often than not, Sam has actually clipped him.
Yeah.
Now, it's a glancing shot, and it's not the same as what Jake had landed, but, you know, it is a shot.
Sam not got the hands clasped just yet, but sure he's working towards it.
I'd be shocked if he gets them, but here I am looking like an idiot. His hands are now connected and clasped right in front of my face.
Yeah, and he's going to go for that trip yet again.
Has swapped now, has the underhook, and is able to reverse the position. This is just a battle of turning underhooks here.
Trying to drag a leg out from underneath Gilpin in his corner, looking for more work, more activity.
Yeah, the corner's looking for a little bit more. Oh, a shoulder strike.
Yeah. Once you get this clinch, you need to do something with it. You need to make it pay off. This is not scoring.
You know, this is more remembrance of the first round as opposed to the second. Sam had this position in the second, and then he went straight for that outside trip takedown.
It's a very close fight. If someone could break away and land some clean blows here, it could be enough just to swing the scorecards.
Oh, nearly a lovely trip from Jake Gilpin.
And Simon finally gets his, because Gilpin's trip attempt took him away from the cage and allowed Simon the space to dump him down into, and Gilpin's trying to swim his way back out, but it's Simon who has the underhook, so that's allowing him to stay on top. He's trying to posture him up and look for the armbar.
Here. Nice work from Sam to nerf that position.
Yeah. He went chest to chest straight away. He sensed it, didn't he?
Oh, he's going to try buggy choke him.
Why not? Why not? That's what I say. He's really, really actually committing to this now. And why wouldn't you with the last 30 seconds left on the clock in the fight?
It's not in a viable choke here.
Yeah,
the hand needs to be inside behind the back of the knee, but there could be an armbar attack. If he can just... Sam seemed to be falling in love with the idea of wanting the crucifix here, and I think it could be... I was going to say working against him, but it's not worked against him just yet. Oh.
Big slam there. Gilpin almost had Simon down. They're down the home stretch, the final 10 seconds, and they are still pushing the pace on each other. What a relentless 3 rounds it's been so far. An amazing scrap over the 3 rounds. What a title fight.
Solomon screaming yes on his way in.
I wouldn't be confident either way here.
No.
This was really, really close. I'm wondering if some of those cleaner...
Oh my God, look at the size of Jake Gilpin's right foot.
Oh,
He's
I see it.
foot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in a spot of bother. We can see he's crumpled on the side of the fence.
2-1-2. Folks, a gold chain has been found and it's been handed in at the DJ box. If anybody has lost a gold chain.
On the way back from announcing the decision, Paul, go collect your gold chain. You lost it. The boys have it at the DJ box there for you. I'm not sure if our camera got an angle on Gilpin's foot, but fair play to him for continuing on. I have no idea when that got injured, at what point in the fight it got injured.
Your judges scored is about 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the your light welterweight champion, Simon!
I know Shea Leatham competed today in a catch weight of 80 kilo, but Shea Leatham against Sam Simon for that light welterweight title on year 10 would be an absolutely phenomenal fight.